Hi guys and girls, it's Trisha Galore with another video. Well, yesterday I did a video that was called What Women Want from Men from the First Date and Beyond. And now we do the other side, what men want from women, or what kind of women men want, to date, or if a relationship comes out of it. So, and I researched that, let's see if I'm right. I found 7 points, and basically they're not so different than what we women want, to be honest. I mean, we leave the obvious out. Love making must be great. They must be in love. Physically it has to match. You really have to be like what they're looking for physically. And like I said, love making, if that doesn't work, forget it. So we say all of that is there. So what are they looking for besides that? Now I have to scroll that a bit down because anyway. So the first point, they have to be reliable. And that's the same thing as what we women want, say what you do. And don't say you do something and then you don't, because you destroy the trust with that. And trust is everything in a relationship. If you stand by your word. Don't be unreliable. That doesn't work at all. You can't just say I call, I don't call. You can't just say, okay, let's go on a date, and then say no, I can't, rather go with my friends or whatever. You say you do something, you do it, or don't say it. So that's the first point. Now second point, to treat the man with respect. Honestly, you don't go through a cell phone, you don't do that. You can disagree with him, you can have an argument, but you don't use bad words, cuss words or anything. You always stay respectful and know that the man also need a bit of free space for himself, and so all of that needs to be there. You have to have respect in a relationship, you really do. And also during dating, you can't be always on the same side. You have like your own opinion, but you don't have to be rude. Stay respectful, really. So that's the second point, what they're looking for. The third point that I found is, and that is, I'm sure every women's rights activist would go crazy, but to be the wind beneath his wings, to support him, support his dreams and be there for him, and just want what he wants, and kind of push him. We want the same, but I think we get it less often. I hope that'll change in the future, but yeah, so be really supportive of him and of his dreams. Don't let him down. So that's what they want. I'm sure they do want that. So that was point 3. Now point 4, you see I can count. To be his best friend. I don't know about best friend, but friend, I'm sure. That they can trust you with everything and tell you everything. And without being afraid of saying the wrong things. And if they don't want to speak, you have to accept that too. Accept them the way they are, as friends do. Not just be wife, mother, housewife, whatever, just be also his friend. Have fun with him. Don't just be the wife. I think that's very important on both sides. I mean, we look for the same, honest to God. I don't want a man just to be my husband. I also want him to be my friend. So that was point 4. Point 5, to listen to him, to really listen. I mean, there's a German saying that says, a woman a word, a man, no, wrong. A man a word, a woman a dictionary. That's true. We like to talk. I mean, I can talk with my best friend for hours on the phone, no problem. But to really listen to what he has to say. Not to listen what you want to hear. To listen what he says. And to take that serious. And that is not so easy. I mean, on both sides, actually, to do that. To listen, to really listen and take it in and take it seriously. That's what they want as point 5. Now point 6, to be self-aware. I mean, seriously, who wants a woman who's completely helpless and completely attached to the man like in the 50s, you know. What happens if the man leaves you? What happens if the man dies? What happens if the man gets sick and you have to take care of everything and you know nothing about all of that? You have to be financially independent. You have to be really, like, you have to have your own dreams. You have to fulfill your own wishes, you know. Don't just, you know, have the man as your life. I don't think that any man wants that. That's worse than like a monkey on your back, really. Just have your own life and your own dreams and be self-conscious and self-aware and just be independent. That's what they want. I'm sure they want that. And now the last point, to talk, to communicate. Yes, that's the key word of every relationship in this world, really. If you don't communicate with your partner, you will have a big problem. Talking is really everything. Listening and talking. You have to be able to talk about everything without any fear. Say what's on your mind. Say what you feel, say what you think, say what you think goes wrong or isn't right, or you wish differently. So to communicate with that man. That's what they want as point 7. So those are the 7 points I found out. Maybe you know more than I do. Tell me about it. Dear man, tell us all about it. If I'm right or wrong, I can live with it, you know. So, and I maybe learn something, who knows. So, yeah, subscribe to my channel, become part of my internet family, click the notification bell, that would be great. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Come back, watch my other videos, and leave a comment, like I said, would be really great. I wish you only the best. Send you lots of love.